Charges have been filed against a suspect accused of hitting an NYPD officer in the head with a glass bottle.
You guys are going to find out when the police get here. You have no idea. Where are the police, you dumb?
As crazy gets. Number 4. In 2023, officers were called to a bar about a man acting erratically.
Slammed his head up against the wall.
Was there any damage to the wall?
Was there any dent?
Oh.
Yeah. And then slammed his head against glass. There's no damage there. But then he started flailing.
The man also tried to assault a staff member, but he got restrained by the manager. An officer talks to the suspect, who's identified as Christian. And very quickly, Christian goes off the rails and threatens the officer.
Do you really want to try it?
Well, I'm gonna advise you not to even think about trying it.
But do you want to?
No, I really don't.
Because honestly, in your eyes, it just looks like you want that challenge.
Christian keeps admitting he wants to harm the officer, so the officer tries to escort him to the squad car, but he resists. Then Christian takes it to another level.
I'm dead weight.
Oh, that's fine. I can handle dead weight.
He's handcuffed and...
Christian, are you gonna walk at all? Christian
fakes passing out in an attempt to avoid arrest, and he throws a tantrum.
Something's gonna happen.
No, it's not. Because you're gonna make your problems worse.
I don't do it.
Paramedics check him out and find nothing wrong. He's escorted to the police car and continues acting up.
Stop! God bless it. I can't restrain him. He's in his head. Stop!
Christian was charged with resisting, disorderly conduct, and assault, and was sentenced to 90 days in jail. He served 2 days, and the rest were dismissed on a plea agreement. Number 3. In 2022, Palm Coast officers observed a woman with a yellow vest holding a sign saying she's collecting money for a family member's funeral.
When did this happen? Where? Friends. Was that your daughter?
The woman says her niece's name is Maria. The officer tells them they can't be doing this for their own safety and takes her information. The officer then discovers this.
So in September, did you have another niece named Maria that passed?
Huh?
You and your 2 sons were on the other side doing the same thing, collecting money for a funeral.
Me?
Yes. Your name and your date of birth that you gave me? Yeah. No.
The woman insists it wasn't her collecting money before.
I recognize you from last time I talked to you and your 2 sons.
In Jacksonville.
Here.
Here.
On the other side. Yes.
Oh, I swear.
You swear?
Yeah.
You're gonna swear to God? Really? That's a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The officer tells the woman she's willing to help her with resources, but she has to come clean first. The woman keeps saying she didn't do this before, and when she doesn't cooperate, she's arrested. According to the investigation, the woman's niece was alive and well. The woman, identified as Elena Firu, was charged with scheme to defraud among other charges. Number 2. In 2022, a deputy witnessed a car speeding on the roads of Key Largo in Florida. He attempted to conduct a traffic stop, but the suspected car fled at high speeds and drove recklessly through traffic. After a few miles, the driver finally pulled over.
Hey, I'm a cop. Why are you acting like that? I'm a cop.
Then you'll listen to me when I tell you to get on your knees.
The driver claimed the car was his unmarked police vehicle.
You used to work for Miami-Dade.
Hey, acting like that, man.
He's handcuffed, and the officer suspects the driver is intoxicated. The car is checked, and officers find radios and other police equipment. The driver chooses not to speak to the officer and refuses field sobriety tests.
And he's not on duty, so he shouldn't be running code.
Well, he didn't have those lights weren't
The
on.
lights were not on. No.
No, those lights weren't on when he passed me.
The officers determined that the driver turned on the flashing lights during the pursuit, perhaps in an attempt to flee more easily.
I get you, bro, but bro, we're supposed to take care of our own, bro.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I've been doing this shit for 6.5 years, bro.
And if I came to your county and I put you in this position,
Yeah, I'll take you home,
you take me home.
of course.
Then he claims this.
You're gonna tell me I go to Miami-Dade and I flee from the cops? I'm gonna walk home?
Brother,
Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't even notice you were fleeing.
Nah, man, come on. Don't give me that. We're supposed to be brothers, right?
I won't never flee for you.
That's why I pulled over. Trust me.
The driver was identified as Donovan Rojas and was ultimately relieved from his job without pay and charged with fleeing and eluding an officer, driving under the influence, and speeding. Number 1.
No, you're gonna leave now. They don't want you here.
I'm dehydrated.
All right, you can take your drink and walk somewhere else.
You know, these cameras in is ridiculous, right?
I know, yeah.
You guys are gonna make me feel like this.
No, I'm not. They don't want you here.
This man was causing a disturbance at a gas station mart in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The officers attempt to handcuff him, but he resists.
You guys are gonna find out when the police get here. You have no idea.
Where are the police, you dummy?
No, you don't understand.
The man doesn't make it easy and continues to threaten the officers. Eventually, backup arrives, and it takes 6 officers to restrain him.
What's this here?
Dude, what'd you take?
Water, I didn't take anything.
Huh?
I didn't take anything. I need water. I was literally
So
gonna go to homeless
you all
shelter.
hyped up, dude.
I was literally gonna walk. If you look at the camera on the tape, I literally was just gonna walk away. There was someone driving. I was dancing. I was gonna drink the water and go to a homeless shelter, sleep on the beach, something like that, and totally leave.
The man first refuses to identify himself and doesn't cooperate. Then he keeps giving fake names and changing his story. Then he claims he has an Airbnb where he's staying. Ultimately, he was charged with 2 counts of assault on an officer, disorderly intoxication, resisting with violence, and trespassing.